This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do, can do. I think in Valentine.
Well, welcome to Odds and Ends with Mike Tice. It's Breeders' Cup week. It's the 9th week of the National Football League's 100th anniversary season, and football kicked off last night, Thursday night. The San Francisco 49ers remain unbeaten at 8-0, defeating the Arizona Cardinals 28-25 in an excellent football game. There are some teams on a bye this week. The 1-7 Atlanta Falcons are taking a deep breath to see what they can do to turn it around for the second half. The 0-8 Cincinnati Bengals are doing likewise. Also, the 5-3 LA Rams are taking a bye. They're in that tough NFC West with the aforementioned 49ers at 8-0 and the Seattle Seahawks 6-2 at the halfway point. Also on a bye this week, the 7-1 New Orleans Saints with Drew Brees back at quarterback. What a great first half of the season, and Sean Payton and his staff for the New Orleans Saints. We've got Breeders' Cup races to talk about. We've got the pick of the week in the NFL. We'll be right back with more of Odds and Ends with Mike Tice from beautiful Victor, Washington.
Can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do, can do.
Well, welcome back to Odds and Ends with Mike Tice. It's Breeders' Cup weekend, and I've got a couple of horses for you. And let me show you the video and tell you why I like Midnight Bijou, 6-5 in the morning line, 10th race tomorrow, the number 4 horse running in the Breeders' Cup Longines Distaff at 1 1/8. In the Classic, I also like McKenzie, the number 8 horse, 3-1 in the morning line, last ran and won the Grade 1 Whitney at Saratoga. Here's a couple clips to show you why I like these two fantastic horses tomorrow at Santa Anita. Let's start out with Midnight Bijou here, ridden by jockey Mikey Smith. 6-5 in the morning line tomorrow in the Breeders' Cup Longines Distaff, going 1 1/8. September 28th, the Bell Dam, Grade 2 at Belmont. Watch her pull away and accelerate when Mikey Smith asks her. Now we'll go to the Whitney at Saratoga on August 3rd. This is McKenzie, not even in first now. Accelerates, pulls away from the field at 4-5. McKenzie is the 3-1 favorite in the Classic, going off as race 12 tomorrow at the Breeders' Cup at Santa Anita Park. That's McKenzie. Those are my two Breeders' Cup picks for you tomorrow, Saturday at Santa Anita Park. When we come back, I'll give you my NFL pick of the week.
Can do, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse
Well,
can
welcome
do,
back to Odds and Ends with Mike Tice. My NFL pick of the week this week is the Philadelphia Eagles at home against those Chicago Bears who cannot score. Philadelphia coming off a big win over Buffalo in Buffalo, -4.5. I like the Philadelphia Eagles, and here's a few reasons why. I've got 218 reasons why I like the Philadelphia Eagles against the Bears, and that's what they had rushing last week against the Buffalo Bills in that great defense. Here's Miles Sanders for 65. Here's Jordan Howard. He ran for 96 yards on the day. Here's 9, and here's another big gainer in the fourth quarter for the Philadelphia Eagles on the ground, and that's why I like the Eagles. Well, that's it for this week's episode of Odds and Ends with Mike Tice. To recap my picks, I like in the Breeders' Cup Distaff tomorrow, Midnight Bijou, the number 4 horse. I like McKenzie in the Classic, the number 8 horse. And I like the Philadelphia Eagles at home, -4.5 to beat the Chicago Bears. I hope all your horses are winning horses. And don't forget, I'd rather have a short price than a long face.
can do, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse